Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Themis Diamore, and I'm here with your evolution empowerment reading for whatever sign comes out. These evolution empowerment readings are all about where these areas where we are growing, because we don't stay stuck in the past, my butterflies. We learn how to restructure, readjust, and we position ourselves to grow through whatever is evolving in our lives. I want you always to remember that these energies are strictly potential. So if you don't resonate with them, leave them here. You can check these signs, the other signs in your chart. Look at their readings. You may resonate with those energies. But if you don't, my butterflies, just leave these energies here. Don't hold on to energies that are not yours. I would like to reiterate that these messages are all about our growth. This is about, where things are shifting for us, where we're getting that help that helps us to, move along towards that next level that we're moving towards. Help us move along, help us learn how to navigate through it. Because we're going to move whether or not, time doesn't wait on anyone. So things are going to happen, things are going to shift. But these energies are to help us learn how to shift through those energies as they're popping up for us. We're going to find out what sign this reading will be for. The song that I was picking up during the time I was doing the pre-shuffle was Buddy by Music Soul Child. So this shift could have happened around a friendship, or there was something, around an area where there was mutual, where there was a mutual agreement, where, parties were on the same path. So there's also an energy of charm here. I picked up that energy of charm, and that energy, when I'm picking up that energy, this could be about you or someone, stating their case about their position in your life or theirs. I picked up this energy in the Leo reading as well, so you may be connected to a Leo. Just take that energy how it resonates, though. But they had that similar energy, a similar energy of partnership and friendship in their energy. And I'm picking up that same energy where, someone was trying to be, convincing. The same energy I picked up in theirs. There was a convincing energy where someone was stating their case. We're friends, we're buddies, we have a mutual agreement. We have, we're aligned on the same thing. So that's the kind of energy that I was picking up, during this reading. Um, a shift could also happen around an area where someone wanted to know you better, want to get to know you better. That could have been this energy too. So this energy could be, about an attraction. You may have discovered that someone was interested in you, or vice versa. You may have discovered that you're really interested in them. You may want to get to know them better. But I also want to state that this does not have to be about a person. It doesn't have to be about a person at all. You may have had, a job interview. You may have gotten interested in a new job, something that you want to be aligned with, something that you feel like is mutually aligned with you. This could be about, you getting interested in, just trying something new. Person, place, or thing. You may have gotten interested in trying something new, or someone, may have had that energy towards you. But this is where I'm picking up this shift is happening for you. This is where I pick it up is happening for you around this area of, getting to know a friendship, some type of mutual agreement type of energy. But there's a strong energy here of really desiring and wanting something long term, wanting something to, um, come into fruition, something that you feel like your soul is connected to. I'm definitely picking up an energy about you making a decision to commit to something. That's that I can't get past that. There is a strong energy of you making some type of decision, and it's about you committing, you picking a path. It's along that line, those lines. But along with that energy, there's something about this offer. Whether it's an offer that someone's giving you or you're giving to someone else, there's something about this offer. It's something about this offer that is making you a bit uncertain. There's something about it that may be risky with this energy because of that convincing energy, like somebody was trying to convince. So something might be risky about it. So you may be connected to a. I also picked up the Aquarius, with that type of energy. And again, Leo and Aquarius, if you resonate with those signs, be sure to watch their readings. But there's something about the way that the offer is being presented to you, or was presented to you, where the shift happened at. Because when I was finishing the shuffling, the Knight of Cups in reverse popped out along with the Sun in reverse. So that tells me that whatever this passion is, whatever you feel mutually connected to, that you want to align with, whatever that was for you, use your discernment. You know what it is. Whatever you're connected to, something about it is not fully illuminated. There may be something about it, where if it's a person, they may be operating out of ego. You may be fearful that they're operating out of ego. Or this could be about, an area where you want to have something successful happen, where you want to see some type of victory. That area may feel stuck, blocked, or restricted for you. But that's basically what the energy that I'm picking up. I'm picking up an energy where you wanted to celebrate something. You really wanted something to, be aligned with you. And there may be, something that shifted in this energy that, may be redirecting your path. Let's see who this energy is for. This is for Capricorn. Welcome in, my beautiful Capricorns. We're going to see what energies Spirit picked up. Well, Spirit wants me to address when it comes to you and your evolution. I appreciate you all for being here. Let's see what energies we get for you. Show me energies for Capricorn. Show me energies for that shit. For Capricorn. Thank you. All right. Look at the first card out. Thank you, Spirit, for always affirming. This is definitely about a connection, about a choice, without a doubt. All right, my beautiful Capricorns. In the current energy, where this shift happened, in the recent past, in the most recent past, the energy started shifting around a connection, around something that you felt, aligned to. This energy, could be, like I said, it could be a relationship. Most definitely could be that. This energy could be, just something, that you feel good about, something you felt aligned to, like a job, or environment, an idea, because, you could be connected to an idea of yours. But this energy in the recent past, this is the energy that Spirit is highlighting for you. An energy, where there was a connection. And there is something different about the connection that you were experiencing as well. There's something different. As you can see, these energies look like, people that may be from different nationalities, different cultures, different backgrounds, different, sexes, all type of different things, because you see fingernail polish on one hand and then none on the other. I don't know if y'all can see that and make that out, but that's the energy here. But yeah, there's an energy where there's something different, something unusual about this connection. In the area where the shift happened for you at, it was in an area where you learned it and started to see that something was a lot of responsibility with this Ten of Wands energy. Something put a lot of weight on you. You felt like you had a lot to carry. Something showed up to you as a burden. So we're at, with this situation, this lover's energy, this connection that you may have been involved in, this partnership, this choice, wherever you were uniting with someone. What shifted for you was too many responsibilities. A burden came down on you. You may have felt like, like I said, you may have felt stuck, stagnant in that energy, of wanting to celebrate. Because the 10 energy is the end of a cycle. And next you will be walking into the Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, leading into the Ace of Wands. So you're starting a brand new cycle after this 10. So in an energy where you are hoping to have the Ace of Wands, you're not quite there. Something started to shift around this connection that showed up in an energy of a lot of burdens for you. And in the present energy that Spirit is highlighting for you, there's the energy of strength. This is the energy, of you tapping in and learning how to be courageous. This is where you integrate, the animalistic self of yours, the primal energy and that energy, of love. The energy, when I say primal energy, I'm talking about that energy, of fierceness, that energy, of confidence. That's that energy, of ready to, go out and hunt. That's that primal animalistic energy. But you're also meant to, learn how to temper that as well with the energy, of love. When you're doing, the subtle power energy, integrating, because you may have be in an energy mainly from a place of you showing up in the energy of love. But with this energy of strength, Spirit is asking you to step into that energy of integrating, that side of you that gets things done, the side of you that is passionate, the side of you that, doesn't take, no for an answer when it comes to the things that, are meant for you. That's where Spirit wants you to integrate that energy. Integrate your passions, what you desire, what you love, what's mutual for you, with that energy of wanting to go out there and get it. In the energy where the wisdom is, where you can use this wisdom to help you, assist you with what you learned in the past and what's going on presently right now in the future, is the Four Swords energy. The Four Swords energy is about you taking a break, relaxing. This is energy of meditation. This is an energy where, you retreat. As you can see, there are candles in this card. You can see this person is balancing themselves out. They're trying to balance out. And with this being a sword card, this is mental. So where the shift is happening for you, where you gain some wisdom, how you can use the wisdom that you gain, is by you going into meditation. You retreating from situations that are burdensome to you. You going within, because this is the baby hermit energy. You going within and you seeking that higher knowledge. The energy, when you go into solitude and you tap into the energy of your own consciousness and understand what you need, not based off of what you're trying to achieve with this partnership that you may be in. But where are your needs by not being met? Where are you feeling mentally unbalanced at? That's when you step into this Four Swords energy, where you can retreat, you can rest, you can go into that meditation mode that you need, where you can find those, you can find exactly what you need to be able to maneuver through this energy, in a way that's healthy for you. And the best possible outcome energy that Spirit is saying is possible for you if you follow the guidance is the King of Cups energy. An energy where you will understand and know how to express those deep feelings that you have. Where the energy where you know how to, express yourself without drowning in your emotions. Where you understand that, you have emotions with this cup energy. You have them. But there comes a time when you need to step out of emotions and you'll step into an energy of logic, an energy of discipline. Because King energy is an energy of discipline, authority, leadership. So in the best possible outcome energy, Spirit is saying that by you following this guidance, it will lead you into an energy where you can be able to express yourself without drowning in your emotions. It will lead you into an energy where you can acknowledge those emotions and you can take discipline over them. You will be in control and you can lead others with this type of emotion, because as you can see, this party looks like they may be counseling someone, explaining. As I said, earlier, there was an energy, of convincing. So this may be the energy where you can step into the energy of convincing others, your point of view, your side of things, without you having to be so deeply in your emotions. Or you can express these things by the simple fact that you honor and acknowledge that you do have emotions in a situation. Emotions that cannot be ignored. That's the energy that Spirit is highlighting for you and your best possible outcome. Not my Scorpio. You may be connected to a Scorpio. Sorry to say that, but it's just popped up. My Capricorn, you may be connected to a Scorpio or have a Scorpio in your chart. So this energy is showing up for you. We are going to let me see what this overall energy of Judgment is. Again, as I stated earlier, because this energy showed up in Aquarius and, if I'm not mistaken, Leo reading. So you may be connected to Aquarius or Leo with this energy. This is the energy of Judgment. This is you answering that call. This is the awakening energy. Rebirth. There may be some finger pointing at you. There may be some finger pointing around this offering. See, I remember. See, I said that earlier. There was something being offered because this bowl here gives me the energy of offering. This is like an offering bowl. So there may be an energy where you may be being judged, or where you may be having to make a final judgment. That's what's motivating this type of this top row of cards. This is that judgment energy where you're calling something out from a balanced place, from a place where you recognize you have emotions, but you're going to explain yourself. You know what I'm saying? From a place of discipline. We're going to get the energy clarifying energy for this current energy, which is the strength energy that Spirit is saying currently that you're standing in. That Spirit is highlighting for you. It's energy where you call the shot, where you can make up the world the way that you want with your own courage. As you can see, it seems like this party, this person in this car is making this blanket. There's energies, here of grounding, and there may be obstacles with these mountains. But there's an energy, a subtle energy right beneath your energy, Capricorn energy, where you can ground yourself. Trees are earthly energy, where you can ground yourself, where you can make those strong roots, where you can have that abundance. Spiritual clarifying energy for the strength card for my Capricorn. Clarifying energies for the strength card. Okay, thank you. This energy says rejection is just divine. It's just divine spam filter. Block. This energy says God didn't ghost you. He blocked him for you. Okay. This energy, let me read this because I stumbled. This energy says rejection is just divine spam filter. There's an energy of blocked here. This energy says God didn't ghost you. He blocked him for you. This energy is about protection, divine time, and redirection. So this energy where you are, currently where you're having to be courageous, use your subtle power. This energy, where you may have to had to understand that you are right where you need to be. And really right now, you just need to entertain the energy of being strong. Of being, in the energy of faith and trust. Because your faith is the energy of strength. So in the current moment, Spirit is saying that there's an energy, wherever something where you were rejected at, or where you may have to reject someone, that energy, where you may be feeling blocked and stagnant from some type of, success, that energy that I was talking about earlier, some type of victory, that was God's work for you. Those were your spirit guides, that was the divine protection for you to redirect you towards another path. Because things are meant to happen in divine timing for you, my Capricorn. This is divine timing energy too, as well, with this judgment energy. Because when judgment comes down, that comes, in divine timing. And it cannot be denied. In the, traditional, thank you, Spirit. In the traditional deck for, the judgment card, you can see the angels. You can see the angels in the sky blowing a horn. So something divine came in to assist you at this moment in time. So even though something may have felt like, it was a burden, even though something may have felt overwhelming, this was a win for you. This showed up for you to give you the strength that you need to be able to go to rest and retreat so you can show up in an energy where you can express yourself in the most powerful way possible. The energy that healing. See, this is what I was just explaining. Healing says you are in the process of healing. Give yourself time and space. Give yourself the time and space that you need. You have been neglecting your own emotional or physical health. Have you? I'm so sorry. Somebody, let me slow down. I apologize. Again, you are in the process of healing. Give yourself the time and space you need. Have you been neglecting your emotions or physical health? Prioritize self-care and allow yourself to recover fully. So this energy, you may be in the energy of trying to rush through something. The way I've been, doing with this reading, because I really don't have to rush, so I don't understand what I'm rushing for or, speaking too fast for. But I'm picking up this energy, where you may be trying to rush through something. And it's going to take you some courage to be able to stand in this energy, of you feeling overburdened, feeling like you have too many responsibilities. It's going to take strength for you to stand in this energy. But through this energy, you're allowing in some healing. You're allowing in that healing that helps you to understand that whatever is not going forward for you in the best way is, your protection. Something else is coming for you in divine timing. You are being redirected towards another path. my beautiful Capricorn. So this energy today, whatever has not been showing up for you in a successful way, especially around connections, partnerships, something that you feel mutually aligned with, Spirit is highlighting those burdens for you to give you the strength that you need to take that break, get that rest, so you can recover and come back stronger. Until next time, my Capricorn.